What's up, Yeti? How are you doing? It's like, oh, come on, from my place to your place. So anyways, this is a mask that I've been working on, and I was showing it yesterday. This is one where needed to add and take a knife to the forehead, and that's pretty much cleaned up pretty good. I just have a little bit there to do there, and I carved out this eyelid on this side because I was carving the right side of the face, and then I carved this down. Shortened up the mouth, and then adding this little action going on in the face there, and it just adds another element to it. So this side I went ahead and I brought the mouth in closer, just like this one over here, carved this down as well, and getting that a balanced look the best I can. I'm still going to clean up the mouth more. But now I'm over here on this side, and this eyelid I haven't carved down yet. I did here, so I went ahead and I took a little bit of this wood softener, the pentacryl and water solution, and putting it into there. So what I'm going to do is grab my eyes, goosey walk. Oh, here they are, my eyes. And what I want to do is carve this out here, and so when I'm doing that, I like to hold on to it, and then we'll see. I'll just start removing or taking, and this is the eyelid. Now I've looked at a lot of different masks that are Tlingit masks that are in museums and stuff like that, and about 50% of the mask have this eyelid, the eyelid line, and 50% don't. So it really doesn't matter. It's they either can add it in or you don't have to add it in. Either way is okay. But I remember a time when I was carving, and that the carving that eyelid line in like that was real intimidating and scary for me at the time to carve it in, because I'd never done it before. And so I've done so many of them now that it's no big deal. But one of the things that happens is sometimes you'll get some wood that's pretty what I would call fragile, and then that's a little bit more challenging, because when it starts to get to where, when I say fragile, it could be like it'll be it'll chip away and fall away in pieces. When that happens, when it's that difficult to work with, or it has that kind of a, but sometimes these grains here on some of these pieces of wood they have their own characteristics like that, and but if it gets to where it's falling apart, that kind of a thing, then for me I would just not even bother with putting an eyelid line in, because it's okay. It doesn't have to be there. It's just an added little thing to put on or add, and so, and it just makes it look, gives it a different look. And then especially then when you paint it as well, that eyelid line is there and it's established. And so enough said about that. Just time to keep taking it down. But it's another beautiful day here, and now I'm going to come over here and look at it this way. when I'm carving it this way, like this, doing a couple of different things. One, I'm always have, when you get into doing a detail carving, there's, this way, working it this way is no big deal or easy. So what am I getting at? I use when I come down, this is okay here. But when I come back this way and I start to work my way in, I'm using opposing pressures. So I'm pulling this knife in towards me into the wood, but I'm also pushing on it with my thumb, and by doing that, limiting how much the knife is going to cut and come towards my body there. And so and then I might take this a little bit off the top a little bit more, just to clean it up a little bit, because it does have a little different action to it. So I've got a few different choices that I can do when I'm establishing this eyelid. And so let's see, what can I do over here? I'm taking it down, I come back, making sure it's got basically a stop cut. In these areas here with the the spalted action going on from the alder, it can take off and do its own thing too. So I'll come back over here, follow that around some more. And you generally, you're making a cut angle from the back side on the upper line, and when I start cutting the bottom line, that's the closest to eyeball, start removing that wood. That's pretty much bringing it down at an angle instead of going straight out, kind of beveling the knife into to the back there, so it'll give it a better look when it's done. So it won't be so this much like that. It'll have more of a beveled action going. So anyhow, I'll go along there. I got a little cleaning up yet to do, but that's what the mask is starting to look like. I'll just go along and I'll clean this up, and got some other knives over here, get it cleaned up and get it looking like that side, and then it'll be all good. All right, so anyways, have a great day. I'll get back with you probably shortly or at some point. Once I get this cleaned up and then get them out, then like I said, I'm going to start working on some kind of a form line pattern. And the form line pattern's definitely going to go over the top of the forehead, and probably around the bottom here, a little bit to the sides, and then you know, you got the pupils that go in, and then the nostrils to paint, and the mouth to paint. So all said, it's coming along. So anyhow, all right, have a great day. I'll talk to you later.